Our second qualifier for the season featured the very first endurance course in the Fusion Ninja series. The hardest ninja discipline by far, and many athletes found this out the hard way on the day. With very limited platforms provided, athletes very quickly learnt to utilize whatever else they could find to get rid of that horrible flash pump feeling surging through their forearms. But with 12 obstacles to get through, the grip is almost guaranteed to give out at some point. One brand new obstacle in particular saw the demise of nearly all competitors: the bookends. Though they might not look very scary, 99% of ninjas who had to face them will say otherwise. Their smooth and slippery surfaces do not make your grip feel comfortable whatsoever, especially when there were 7 other grip-intensive obstacles before them. 24 athletes into the day, and there was still not a single finisher of this obstacle until athlete number 25. Cody Reed was not fazed by the struggle of his fallen comrades. Instead, he blitzed through all bookends without breaking a sweat, leaving the crowd awestruck and the upcoming athletes frantically taking notes. He went on to clear all 12 obstacles and is currently the only ninja ever to clear a Fusion endurance course. As for the upcoming athletes, not a single one of them was then able to pull off another bookend clear. Well, not properly. Abby Cutts was the first runner in the elite adult division, and she made sure to do the math beforehand, which definitely paid off in an influential move to the dismount. This idea was then attempted by the remaining 8 ninjas, some of which made it, some of which didn't. They will be remembered nonetheless. Regardless, the bookends made quite the reputation from the Endurance Qualifier 2, an event that gave us many moments to remember. Speaking of which, let's dive into some now. Our beginner kids once again kickstarted the day in style with a booked out male category, attempting the course. Henry Neal once again pulled off the win with an incredible 18-point win in his first endurance comp. With his mum coming in clutch as the chalk assistant, he was never far away from a fill-up when needed. But a second win for the season secured him top spot on the leaderboard and a great start to the season. For the beginner youth division, it was a sibling domination. Yvonne Smith absolutely blitzed through this endurance course, finishing up with a whopping 22 points, falling only on, you name it, the bookends. Snatching his first win of the season and top spot on the leaderboard while he was at it, Yvonne locked his ticket to the finals. Sharing the podium with her brother, Shanique Smith took home gold for the ladies once again, just 7 seconds faster than second place. Earning the nickname Chalknique after needing a refill not 1, not 2, but 8 times, it clearly paid off for her after adding another win to her name. Out of the elite youth division, things turned up a notch. With 3 less platforms to rest on throughout the course, these athletes weren't fazed. Dommy Dowles came from nowhere to claim his first win of the year. After missing out on the podium in the first qualifier, his win was even more impressive. Scoring 20 points and in a blistering pace of 3 minutes 39, Dom made a name for himself and locked his spot in for the finals. Chloe Height was the next to claim back-to-back wins after a 12-point performance on the endurance course. After making light work of some of the harder obstacles, her skills were on full display in another winning run. Zane Norfolk was able to snag his first win of the season after just falling short in the last qualifier. Scoring 10 points across the course, he too locked his spot in for the finals. Lucina Duvestein appeared in her first Fusion competition and was able to come away with the win as well. With a 4-point performance on a brutal endurance course, she also locked her ticket for the finals. Our elite teens were up next and they didn't disappoint. Cody Reed pulled off a breathtaking endurance clear of 24 points to clinch back-to-back wins, cementing his position atop the elite teens leaderboard. He is currently the one to beat. Last qualifier, Izzy Allen lost to Stevie Klein by just 2 points. This time though, the roles were reversed. Izzy got her win, scoring an incredible 16 points to do it, and with that, she solidified her spot in the finals. Next up, the beginner adults. Joseph Davison had company at this qualifier, and this time it was Scott Schakal that took home the win. In his first fusion competition, he only needed to score 8 points to get the job done and book his ticket to finals. And on the ladies' side, Sarah Duvestein followed in her daughter's footsteps and claimed the gold. Also in her first fusion appearance, she gave this endurance course a red-hot crack and scored a ticket to finals. Lastly, the elite adults had a stacked field of athletes that kept the competition tight. Mac Everingham blew the audience away when he started the course. Not holding back on a single obstacle, the only time he seemed to slow down was the final one. In his first fusion appearance, he scored an insane 20 points, taking down Aaron Kickbush by 33 seconds to seal the win. The women weren't far behind, as both Abby Cutts and Taylor Height scored 18 points apiece. Our top two from the last speed qualifier were also our top two in endurance. However, this time it was Taylor who went one further. Taking the win by just 2 seconds, she claimed her spot in the finals and imprinted her name in contention for the championship. That marked the end of the Endurance Qualifier 2, with several new athletes claiming gold and leaving their mark on the competition. Keep an eye out on our channel as we soon recap the Technical Qualifier 3 and all the weird and wonderful moments that came with it.